Hey everybody, it's Matt with Rocky's War Room, and I have another Let's Build video for the Beyond the Gates of Antares 28mm sci-fi miniatures game. This today is the Algoryn AI Liberator X06 Plasma Destroyer, plus its other two options. These here are the weapons for the X10 and the X01 high mag weapons. These are extras that you get for the Liberator, and I'm not going to be really opening these tonight. I'm going to, in a separate video, I'm going to do a magnetization, so I can magnetize these weapons to this here to switch out the options. Because honestly, I think I might buy another one of these plasma destroyers, and that'll solve that problem a little bit. But all you ever really need is one, and I'll show you guys how to, if you buy one, how to magnetize these properly so you can swap out the weapons pretty easily. And that'll be in a later video, so look out for that. It'll be coming up. It also is the same video where I magnetize the weapons for the Broodmother as well, so look out for that. Tonight we will not be building these two options. We'll be building the X06, which is the Liberator Plasma Destroyer. So we'll set these aside. They're pretty cool. It's got all the weapons, and we're going to open this sucker up. First off, it's beautiful, like, I don't know, like a medium attack skimmer. It's pretty awesome looking, as you can see in the picture here. This one here, the X06, is a plasma destroyer with plasma cannon. This one, the plasma destroyer with plasma light support. So, different options there. There you go. And a little instructions on how to put it together. And this kit comes with it's a AI Liberator Combat Skimmer X06 Plasma Destroyer armed with 2 plasma light supports and one plasma light support and a plasma cannon. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to open it up. I'll show you guys what's inside here. All right, close this up, save that for later. All right, now this kit is a resin and metal kit. You get your flight stand here, and you have 2 bags full of resin and a bag of metal. And who it was packaged by, let's find out. Sheridan K. Very good. Thank you for packing that. These are obviously the weapons, the different weapons that you can have on the Plasma Destroyer, which is a Maglite support, I'm assuming here. It looks like the optics on top, right here. We'll open it up in here in a minute and figure it out. There's the other optics here. Take a closer look at those. Open up the bag here. So we obviously have the 2 pieces here for the optics that go on top of the turret. And then we have these bad boys as options. There we go. And these are slotted because they're going to fit in the very top turret. And these are what we're going to magnetize. So we're going to use the same kind of magnets, same size magnets here. I mean, I could use a smaller one, but I want to use a big one essentially in the slot. So all I have to do is pop it in there and it sticks. And then we have I believe that's a plasma cannon, is it not? Let's see. It comes with light support and plasma cannon. There we go, plasma light support. Answered my question. It's the little ball that goes inside the front. We're going to sand that down. This will also be magnetized to the back here. So I'll be able to switch this out with mag light supports and stuff like that for the other weapons. Okay, so let's crack open the resin here. Now I did pour as part to before I started this video here. I took these out of the bag and I took them into the oops, sorry about that. Into the sink, and I cleaned them off with some Dawn soap and a toothbrush, real good, just to kind of clean up the resin. And the detail on this is just ridiculously good. So excited for this kit. Obviously, we got a little cleaning up to do there on the wings. Here's both the wings here. Very nice. We have the front part, which is what I was talking about, what we're going to magnetize this bad boy to, as you can see. It's right in there. So we're not going to be gluing this. I'll show you how I magnetize everything in the next video. So we have the turret. And I haven't quite decided if I'm going to magnetize the actual turret itself. It would be pretty cool. It wouldn't be that hard to do. Just find a center hole here and, you know, you have to paint a high gloss varnish or something like that on the inside just to make sure that the paint won't come off as it's turning. Or I could fix it in place. I guess I'll decide it as I build it. I have to make a quick decision. So we'll see. We'll see. But this is the turret. And this other bag is the main body of the destroyer. There you go, folks. That is pretty awesome. Looks like we're going to have some cleaning up to do here. Here. Let's see. Yeah, see that turret is going to fit on top of here this way. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, you know what? I think I will magnetize this. So in the video, this build video, you won't see me actually glue this on, but I'll put it on the top there. I am going to glue the wings on. Let's see here. That's cool. Awesome. This thing's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. That's pretty awesome. Looks like this fits nicely in this slot here. Oh, very cool. Well, I got some cleaning up to do with the knife and the mold line remover, and some cutting out to do. Cut those pour points off, and we'll cut the stand out. This looks pretty cool. It's even got the little Algoryn symbol sitting right there on the front. I really like it. It's really nice. Very impressive kit. Of course, most of the kits that are coming out for Antares are pretty awesome looking for science fiction. So anyway, well, like I said, I'll be right back here in a minute with a built Algoryn AI Liberator X06 plasma destroyer. And remember, I'm not going to be gluing the weapons on. I will be magnetizing those in a different video. I'll be right back. Right, everybody, there you have it. There is the AI, or Algoryn AI Liberator X06 plasma destroyer, or heck, it could be, at this point, with no weapons on it, it could be either one, the X10, the X06, or the X01 high mag destroyer Liberator. It's a pretty awesome kit. It looks really cool. I have to zoom out just to show you the size of this thing. There you go. It's pretty nice looking. I really like it. And of course, I'm going to magnetize this top part. Now, there's one thing I did want to point out to everybody. I did screw this up a little bit. I will admit to it. Yes, I will admit to it. Just be careful when you're snipping off these pieces right here in the front here. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I didn't realize I did that until about halfway through. I accidentally cut off this side, which had a lip that was coming up, and this side was full. I don't know if that's exactly the way it was supposed to be. You can check out the box art. Maybe it's on the box art. I probably will later, but I cut off a little bit too much. Now, to combat this, I cut the other side exactly the same. And as you can see, there's little bitty small gaps in here. And as you saw, I don't know if it's fast forward, but I took some of this here, this CA glue, and it's a gap filling medium. So what I can do, and this stuff is sandable, is I can put in these cracks this glue to where it will be pretty well evened out. And then I can sand it down to a smooth finish, and it should fill in these gaps here. This here, I might have to use some putty for. There might not be enough to fix this part, this top part here, just to fix the seam here. I don't think it took anything away from it, but I did want to warn you guys about that. Be careful when you're snipping that off. Another thing is this side right here, I couldn't get it to line up perfectly. I don't think that's a mold or a bad mold or a bad cast or anything. It's just that when I was trying to line it up, I missed that. So what we'll do is we'll sand this down right here nice and smooth and even on the bottom side. So no big deal. Just a little bit of extra work on it yet to kind of fix this gap up here where it connects, which is no big deal. This is already actually dry. I could sand this glue that I did here, and once you put paint on it, you will never know the difference. It won't look like there's a gap there, or there won't be a gap there. It'll be smooth like the rest of it. That's what I like using. That's why I like using this CA glue, because see, it's already smooth already. It fills those gaps and you don't even really notice them. Now there's still a little bit of a gap here, so I'll probably put some more glue on there and sand it down even more, and that should fix those gaps right there. You could also use green stuff, or liquid green stuff for that matter. But I find with the liquid green stuff, it doesn't build up well. I think that the liquid green stuff is more for a finishing gap filler, because I've used it and I've had to add layer after layer after layer of it before I couldn't see that gap no more. So I would strongly recommend just a little bit. You could even use milliput or Tamiya putty. But other than that, it went together spot on and pretty awesome. There we go. So there you have it. Here's the weapon options, which obviously will go on the front here. And we're going to magnetize these in another video. So stay tuned for that. I will have a magnetization video of the Liberator and the Broodmother on how I magnetized everything, just to make it easier to, swap out weapons. Like this, for instance, up here, just to give you an example. I'm going to put the magnet, I'm going to drill a hole in the back here and the bottom. Well, the back here and the bottom of this piece right here. Because the big guns will fit in there nicely. And I think a magnet on the bottom would hold it up there. Would hold it there nice and straight. And for this one, it's really small and it fits back there in the back there. So what I'll do is I'll have a magnet. Here, I'll show you. I'll have a magnet on the back wall back there, and I'll have a magnet on the bottom here. Just for those two weapons, different types of weapons, because this one's small. Right here. That one's pretty small. And this one takes up the whole thing. So I'm going to need a couple of magnets up there. And just one down here. I think maybe two, possibly. Probably one should do the job if I use a big magnet. I use Good Earth magnets. You guys, let's see, they're sticking to each other. I'm using these magnets right here to hold the guns on there. They're kind of thin, but they're very strong, and it gives a big area. And I have a equivalent size drill bit I can use a hand drill with to carve that out. And I don't have to carve very deep, just a little bit. I'll use this for the turret and the weapons probably. They're very strong magnets. They're Good Earth magnets. I have these here. These are a little bit thicker. These will be for the smaller weapons, smaller joints. I'm going to try to get away with just using the bigger ones for this particular turret and build. I think they'll hold a lot better as far as the weapons goes, but I don't think I can do it for the Broodmother. But anyway, that's it. That's the Liberator, the X06 or X10 or the X01 mag. Either one, that's the build for it. It's a nice model. It's a beautiful model. I really enjoyed putting it together. I'll give you the long shot here. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Please tell a friend. I'd really appreciate that. Spread the word. And as always, from me to you, ta-ta! And we'll see you in the next video.